How you doing? I'm Callan and this is Slapped Ham. Today we're looking at some mysterious videos that may just keep you up at night. So hit that subscribe button and get ready for more creepy content, just like this. In this TikTok video from Little Fads, it seems that one man's found a way to bend the laws of physics. At the beginning of the clip, a man enters a turnstile. As he attempts to push through, he gets caught up as the bar hits into his leg, laughing at his own awkwardness. If you watch closely, however, you'll notice that the end of the bar seems to pass through the man's leg as he attempts to negotiate the turnstile. Although he's already partially passed through the turnstile, he ends up behind the bar, left to try and negotiate the turnstile yet again. Here it is, zoomed in and in slow motion. How could such a thing have happened? Some viewers have suggested some sort of molecular anomaly or perhaps a glitch in the fabric of reality. Others have gone so far as to suggest that the man is some type of hologram. Some keen-eyed viewers, however, believe it's simply a trick of perspective, and the bar lifts in front of his leg before he moves, making it look like it passes through his leg. Unfortunately, without more information, this strange little clip will have to remain a mystery. I'll throw this out to you, the audience. What do you think's going on? Filmed somewhere in Serbia, this TikTok video from Paranormal No proves that you don't have to see something to be terrified of what's lurking in the dark. In this footage, the sounds are all you need to be scared out of your wits. The footage was shot from a high window in the dark of night. The area being filmed could be an alley or small courtyard. However, the details of the space are less important than the terrifying sounds coming from deep within the shadows. As the camera rolls, the night air is filled with the chilling sounds of blood-curdling screams. The person or creature whose shrieks brought our cameraman to the window can't be seen, adding to the terrifying mystery. The video's description suggests it could be a ghostly entity or some sort of monster letting out these horrifying noises in the dead of night. Some commenters suggested it could be a banshee, a female spirit known for its mournful wails that often warn of an impending death. The screams heard in this video certainly fit the common descriptions of a keening banshee. While the screams sound far too guttural and horrifying to be entirely human, some viewers believe that the video depicts a person in distress rather than something paranormal. If this is the case, something truly awful would have to be happening in the darkness to cause an ordinary human to let out such shrieks. Human or paranormal, this footage is terrifying. The International Space Station, or ISS, regularly broadcasts a live stream of what's happening outside of the station's windows to the rest of us sitting on Earth. According to Instagram account Unanswered Universe, unusual things regularly appear on the feed, but the videos later disappear. In this instance, a quick-thinking individual took out their camera to capture a bizarre phenomenon before the footage could be deleted from official sources. The clip shows the glittering stars and brilliant colours visible from just outside of the ISS. However, something unusual appears to be floating through space.
Lately, there have been many things captured by people watching the feed. This is one of them.
The object's size is difficult to determine without anything in the backdrop to use for scale.
What do you think it is?
It seems to be made out of a pale yellow or gold metal that gleams in the dim light of space.
NASA has written this off as space debris. What do you think it is?
The object floats slowly past the camera before disappearing out of its range.
It also looked like there are other crafts, smaller crafts following them.
The official explanation for this bizarre video is that the object is merely space debris, man-made objects floating through space such as dead satellites or pieces of equipment that may have broken off. Some viewers are keen to accept this explanation, but others insist that the object looks nothing like any space debris they've seen before. They're certain that the object is extraterrestrial in origin.
This looks like a very large craft to me.
Shows that expose cheating partners are a guilty pleasure for many viewers who enjoy a bit of drama. In this clip from one such show shared to TikTok by KingStodge99, viewers get much more than they bargained for when a man is called out for cheating. The video begins with the show's host showing a man and woman footage on her phone, evidently of the man cheating on the woman. After viewing the footage, the woman is understandably angry. She slaps the man on the side of his face before tearfully running away, likely to get away from the prying eyes of the camera. This is where things get a little bizarre. Take a look. As you can see, a few yards away from the camera, the man seems to start running on all fours. This is certainly a bizarre thing to do, but the real shock comes when his feet and legs begin lifting off the ground, kicking in mid-air almost as if he was swimming. It genuinely looks like he doesn't touch the ground with his hands. The man doesn't seem particularly surprised by the levitation, eventually catching up with his partner to comfort her and most likely plead his innocence. But the witnesses standing nearby are clearly dumbfounded, staring after the man with jaws agape. I'm not even sure where to start with this one. Is it a stunt, a glitch in the camera, or did we just witness a man swimming through the air? Love to get your take on this one in the comments section below. Who knows what lurks deep in the unexplored forests that surround our cities and towns? In this footage, a man exploring on horseback gets the surprise of a lifetime when a bizarre creature begins to menace him. The footage provides a blurry shot of a clearing in the forest. The clearing is bright with sunlight, but the day is far from peaceful. The man holding the camera seems to have spotted a strange humanoid creature yelling in an unknown language. It's hard to see the creature clearly, but it's definitely smaller than a typical human. The majority of its body is dark except for the face, as if it's wearing a dark cloak. It holds a long stick in one hand, shaking it at the man. The footage was allegedly filmed in Russia, leading some to believe that this is a being from Slavic folklore known as Baba Yaga. Baba Yaga is a diminutive, ugly old witch who lives in the forest in a hut made of bones. According to the myths, she rides on a broomstick to kidnap children, using the broom to sweep away her tracks. Back in the forest, she eats the children and adds their bones to the hut's grim decor. However, some legends assert that Baba Yaga isn't bad at all, but a wise old woman who will answer questions for those who find her. However, the aggressive behavior of the being in this video suggests that the more sinister version of the legend may be the more accurate one. This video from YouTuber VideoNadix may be yet more evidence of a well-known legend, that of the White Lady. The White Lady is a common figure in ghostly folklore. Typically, she's a woman who's died in a tragic way, often grieving her lost love or her deceased children. Her mournful spirit usually lingers near her place of death, typically appearing in a long white dress, her long hair obscuring her face from those who encounter her. This footage was shot using a car's dash cam as it heads down a lonely road in the middle of the night. Before long, we see something eerie up ahead. Take a look. As you can see, a strange figure is standing in the middle of the road. The driver slows down and swerves around the person. While this could simply be explained as someone odd standing in the middle of the road, perhaps pulling a prank, when we watch the footage again, something more chilling becomes apparent. Take another look. If you watch closely, the figure seems to appear out of thin air. It looks like the car adjusts their high beam, which reveals that the figure appears out of nowhere. It's this chilling detail that has led many to believe that this is a genuine sighting of the Lady in White. Could some tragedy have taken place along this lonely stretch of road? The appearance of the White Lady seems to suggest so. Bigfoot sightings are always cause for excitement among cryptid enthusiasts. According to YouTuber Lakeshore Trains and the footage he filmed, they might want to turn their attention towards Bell Valley, Pennsylvania, a suburb of the aptly named Erie. The YouTuber is sitting near the edge of the woods waiting to record a train that is scheduled to pass by soon. After sitting for a few minutes, he notices something in the forest far more interesting than a train.
Okay.
It would appear he spotted a large black or brown creature walking through the trees.
There. Right there.
It looks to be humanoid in shape, but larger than the average human.
Do you see it? Okay.
Its dark color could be fur, but it's difficult to tell because of the distance from the camera and the erratic movements.
There. Right there. Right there.
While this could just be a tall person out for a hike in dark clothing, viewers have pointed to the creature's speed as it moves through the trees as proof that something stranger is happening here. The creature moves between two spots in the trees, clearly trying to stay hidden.
There. Right there. Right there.
Considering the snow and the debris on the ground, no human could move in this way. Bigfoots and Yetis are said to move with incredible speed, just like whatever's seen in this footage.
There. Right there.
Some people believe that Bigfoot and other creatures like him are lurking in many of Earth's forests, staying just out of sight of the majority of humans. Could this video really depict a live Bigfoot?
Do you see it? Okay.
Before we take a look at a bizarre creature that washed up on shore in New Zealand, remember to hit that subscribe button, then tickle that little bell icon there and turn on all channel notifications. That way you'll be in the loop every time we drop our scary and mysterious videos. The ocean is vast and deep, and scientists say it's likely there are hundreds or even thousands of creatures swimming down there that humans have never laid eyes on. In this Instagram video from Unanswered Universe and Paranoid Normal, viewers get a rare look at one of these mysteries of the deep. According to the video's description, a body of a strange deceased creature washed up on a shore in New Zealand. Its overall appearance resembles that of a stingray, with a diamond-shaped body and long tail. However, the creature also has 2 spindly legs, a pointed snout protruding from the top of its head, and a set of fine, sharp teeth. The person who found the creature took it to a taxidermist, who was unable to conclusively name the species. His best guess was that it was a New Zealand rough skate, a fish commonly found at shallow depths around New Zealand. Those who have seen the video have offered a myriad of suggestions as to what it could be, including a dried out stingray, a long-nosed batfish, or even a type of shark. However, others are less convinced that the animal is an ordinary sea creature. They believe that the creature could be some sort of unknown monster or cryptid, or even an alien being that's died when visiting Earth. As of now, there's no conclusive answer about the identity of this strange creature. Now, if you want to see some more mysterious videos, check out that link on the top there. Otherwise, there's a scary playlist right there. Now, if you have your own scary photos or videos you want to submit, head to our brand new Slapcam subreddit. There's a link in the description box below. And that's it for me. I'll see you all next time.